What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We are your hosts. I am Christian, and
Danny.
for any yawns that you guys hear, I apologize. Just got off of work. I'm a little tired,
Oh yeah.
so fuck you if you hear them.
How many hours today?
I don't know. Not many. It was just cold. It was raining. The rain kind of made it feel sleepy today. So dark, and then when the sun was coming up, it was so dark.
Yeah.
So I work outside, obviously. Me saying that, but let's start the show.
Yeah. All right. So we just watched the Supergirl trailer.
Yeah.
The second. I think it's the second.
The second Supergirl.
Second Supergirl trailer.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was been like some other like little TV spots or whatever, but this is like the second.
Yeah.
Full trailer.
So it gives the premise on what the movie's gonna be about.
Yeah.
I could kind of see that because of crypto is why she's gonna be like, I have to grow up.
Yeah.
And
why,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And why she's going after the guys. That
Yeah.
She's going after or whatever. Which I kind of like.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like John Wick in space.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of. I saw a lot of comments in the trailer video talking about some crypto's in trouble. I don't give a fuck what she does in this movie. Like, it's justified.
Yeah.
Like, kill all these
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
So I think it's gonna be like she's not learn new powers, but you're gonna see her be like, I'm gonna make this shit go from 1 to 2 that I used to be on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn that shit to 10.
We also saw Clark. Well, we saw Superman in the trailer too. It looks
Yeah.
like they're. I don't know if he left her like if that's a video message he sent her, or if they're like on fucking Skype or something. You know, but
Or he's at the
he's at the fortress, obviously. But a lot of people in the comments were like, he looks sick. Like, not like he looks sick. Like, he looks sick.
No, come on, man. Not another Black Panther shit right here.
No,
Where
I
he
think they meant
hides
the
it.
character. Like, but some people were like, oh, he probably just got out of a fight. He's probably in the fortress because he's healing from something or whatever. We also don't know when that conversation takes place.
Yeah.
It could be taking place, like, after a fight or after something. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So I just saw people. They weren't like shit talking it, but they were just like,
Like I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what's gonna come out. Like, I guess the next chapter for this to see where it goes from here.
right.
That's what I'm excited for. The movie looks good. Lobo looks good. Supergirl, hot. Crypto. He looks like a normal dog.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they have some kind of a Superman thing like they did with Superman.
Yeah.
I definitely would get it.
Yeah, I would too.
So yeah.
Probably not another cup. Because we've already got a cup.
Yeah.
Maybe a cup. I don't know.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what they have.
We'll see what they have and stuff like that, depending on what
Right.
it looks
And
like.
they just give another same exact
Exact
crypto popcorn bucket.
Maybe it'll be a baby crypto this time because, they
Yeah,
showed
well,
the puppy version
let's
of
see,
it
let's see.
and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed the trailer. I'm excited for the movie. It didn't get me as excited as like the Superman trailer did.
Yeah.
But I think it's because like it's a different vibe. It's already
it-
technically this will only
we
be our
open-
second movie.
We opened the book.
Yeah, the
So-
world's been established already and stuff like that. But I don't know where things are gonna go moving forward because like they've got Supergirl this year and they've got Clayface this year.
And the Green Lantern.
And, all right, I'm talking movies though.
Movies? Okay, movies, yeah. That's it, right? Or
the next year we have Superman Part
really
2.
only Supergirl and Clayface?
Yeah, as movies. Yeah,
Shit.
and then next year we have Superman 2 or Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, I think the Batman Part 2 is supposed to come out, but that's disconnected,
Mm-hmm. They're gonna be with Rob Pattinson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, are y'all going to start making more movies? I'm sure there's shit behind the scenes going on that they haven't announced yet.
Yeah,
But like,
I'm hoping. Or if maybe they'll start announcing after Supergirl.
maybe they'll wait for Comic-Con because they didn't go to Comic-Con last year, I don't think.
Oh yeah.
I think they went, but only for Peacemaker. Oh, and when the fuck is? Oh, well, no. 'Cause I think Peacemaker's story is gonna continue in Man of Tomorrow. They said.
Okay.
So I don't even know if we're getting a season 3 of Peacemaker. I know we're getting a season 2 of Creature Commandos.
Are we? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I think, dropping next year. I think.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
So shows what shows from DC is gonna be
Lanterns
and
Creature Commandos.
this year.
This year, I think it's just Lanterns.
Really?
I think so.
That sucks. DC needs to come out with a little bit more.
But also, if we get 2 movies and a show a year, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't want them to do too much.
What the Marvel did?
Yeah.
Have you seen what they're basically doing
Now?
with not with Doomsday? Well, yeah, with Doomsday. They're kind of just like all the shows that just came out is basically like, yeah, we made all these shows,
But they mean nothing,
but they mean nothing to. If you want to watch Doomsday, you'll know exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of used to be like that before, you know?
Yeah.
Where, like, you can kind of jump in anywhere and,
Yeah, but
you know.
I understand. I totally understand with the movies how they used to do it back in the day. Basically, you would have to watch movie to movie to see what kind of goes with it. Little hints.
Little hints, yeah.
Yeah.
But you could still watch any of them.
Right.
You know.
And I'm glad that they didn't use the shows to be like, no, you have to watch the show to
Right.
come here.
Yeah.
But if you come here and you don't kind of understand that little bit of like the poke of, hey, we're talking about Loki or something like that, then it would made me go like, okay, let me go watch it, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like, you had to have seen WandaVision in order to understand.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. Like, you could still go into Doctor Strange without having seen it, but you'll be a little lost.
Yes and no. I would say that you'd be kind of like why is she kind of mad thing, but then it kind of tells you too.
It does kind of tell you, but then like it tells you what her motives are.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of mention the world that, I don't know, Westview or whatever the fuck it was called, and then those kids. But that's it. You know, they never like.
I can't really go more into detail for Doctor Strange because I only seen it once.
Okay.
So I'm like,
I think I've only seen it once too.
It was a good movie. I'm not gonna say it was great.
I enjoyed the movie,
but it was good. But it's like, I don't know, everything before Endgame, I've seen multiple times. Movie wise.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
anything post Endgame, I haven't even seen everything post Endgame.
I still haven't seen Eternals.
Really? I seen that one, but I saw that one at home too.
I don't know.
It was okay.
Yeah, like I don't know. Right now, I'm in my what is it? I guess Middle Ages, Dark Ages kind of lore.
So like what?
Lord of the Rings. Watching all of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbits. I don't know why.
Did you see the Harry Potter trailer?
Yeah.
You did? What did you think of it?
It was,
as someone who is an actual Harry Potter film fan,
in my eyes, the original is never gonna be beaten. But I'm excited to see how they're gonna go from whole books in the season. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. I'm excited to see how much they're gonna put from the books to live action kind of thing. So it's looking. I'm excited, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high because
it could fall on the face.
Yeah, it could just and I'm hoping it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who just recently saw the films, you know, literally this year, I thought the trailer looked really good.
Yeah,
you know, I don't have any knowledge on the books whatsoever. I've tried looking for them on like,
to listen to them.
Them, and they're all behind a paywall, and I'm not paying $20 per audiobook. You know, for 7 books.
Just do a fucking go on like Audible or something like that.
True, I guess I could, you know, but even that, it's still like $15 a month, and I mean, sure, I get it. So it's gonna end up almost kind of being the same because you only get one book a month, and I'm already paying the 15, and then you don't keep the book. At least I don't think you do. I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
remember
know.
how it
I
works.
don't
I
know.
used
I
to have
forgot
it
how it
before. I
works.
don't
Yeah.
remember how, but and I really want to listen to them, but they're not free anywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Diana. Well,
I'm
she
sure
was.
maybe I should get a fucking library card. I wonder if the library has audiobooks or something.
You could do that too. Well,
But-
she was reading the first one, and then as she was reading that one, I bought her the Disney ones.
The Disney edition, kind of. Or?
No, it's a different story.
Oh,
They're like the what if stories
okay.
for Disney. So right now she started reading the
Once Upon a Time or something like that. I don't know.
no, I forgot. It's a name that it had. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. Like what is it? The Princess and the Frog.
Okay.
So, Princess and the Frog tries to do good and shit like that. Good guy wins at the end, like normal Disney movie. Well, in the book, it's what if she was basically persuade that the main villain is a shadow man. What if he actually persuade her and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take your deal," kind of thing. So it goes into that different direction, kind of thing. So that's why she was like, I want to continue to read it, but she started reading that. So yeah, I kind of I would just be like, hey, what's the difference in the Harry Potter movie than in the book? And she
Right.
would tell me little things.
I heard I heard the movie changes a lot and doesn't add a lot
Yeah.
to. I wouldn't know personally, obviously. And supposedly the show is going to be more of a true adaptation,
Yeah. I hope it is.
but I don't know. All I hear people complaining about is Snape.
I know. At that point, who gives,
Who gives
a
a
shit?
shit?
It's like, God damn, is it really going to bother you or something? Like, just because he's going to turn his wand sideways and...
And say, man,
I buy.
But that's the only thing I've seen people complaining about, or like people are complaining about Harry's hair and this and that.
Everybody has to understand, he's still a boy. He's very young. We're going to see him grow into the Harry Potter like how in the movies.
Right. And then like people are putting up like concepts or like images and art from like the book or whatever, and it looks just like the motherfucker. I think the whole cast, everybody looks pretty good. My one visual complaint is Hagrid.
Really?
Yeah. Because like in the movie, he looks like a giant, kind of.
Yeah.
Even like his face, like everything. And I think also because it wasn't the actor's actual like face, it was like a
It was a fucking robot the whole time.
kind of thing, yeah. And it made it look really good. Whereas the new actor, who I actually really like, they just used his regular face on like a bigger body, and it looks odd. His face looks like really tiny compared to like the rest of his body. So that was really the only like visual thing that I like.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, that looks a little odd.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Looks weird. Like they should have. I don't know.
Yeah. I understand.
Maybe watching the actual thing, I would just forget about it. It's not gonna bother me that much. It was just one thing that I was just like, ooh, looks a little weird. But overall, the fucking season looked really good.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm hoping.
The trailer, I mean.
I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I hope it does good. And like I told Diana, I was like, I'm excited to see how they're gonna grow up with this.
Yeah.
It's like there's not a couple books. It's like they're gonna have
7
seasons
essentially.
Yeah. 7 seasons.
I think their plan is to release a season every year.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, you literally watching them grow up.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Like fucking Stranger Things waiting 5 years in between a season, and they're only supposed to have ages like a year in the fucking show.
Yep. And then now look at them. And then now look at it. It's like y'all gave us this garbage ass fucking ending.
Last season, I think one of them or two of them are already married. One of them has a kid on the way or something like that. Like,
yeah,
waited way too long.
I think it's sad that for Stranger Things that how they ended it, people were going crazy with there's
Theories
another episode
because of how bad
and yeah,
the ending was.
they were like, no, it can't be because of it can't end like that. So they have to make another episode. And the guys who made it, they were like,
this is it, y'all.
sorry.
We barely pulled this off.
Yeah, barely. God. I think they could have done better.
I don't-
That's either here or there.
That's not, yeah. It's in the past. You
Yes.
know?
So you went to C2E2
Oh,
this
right,
weekend.
yeah.
First time
Last
for you.
weekend. Yeah.
Last weekend, sorry.
That's why we didn't record. Obviously.
Yeah. First time for you.
Yeah.
Multiple time for me. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like any other kind of like convention thing, but it was really cool. A lot of cool fucking like displays and a lot of cosplays and stuff like that. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Some of them were like really good.
I'm sorry. Can I throw that one crossplay that you were in front of the?
God.
It was a Street Fighter character. I
Right.
forgot her name. She was the white army chick with the green
Fucking onesie.
Yeah,
thing
green
or
onesie
whatever.
thing. So in Street Fighter, her ass cheeks are all out basically. So there was a girl who did the same thing. She was not very skinny. She was not heavy set,
Right.
but she had them. She had them yams,
Yeah.
and they were big. So Danny
but-
went to go look for
Will call.
Will call to get our tickets and whatever. And I was like, yeah, just go check upstairs before we go upstairs with the baby,
Right.
the stroller. So as soon as he walks onto the escalator, she was right in front of him.
I was just like,
And I see Danny's face go to the right, go to the left, looking up, go back to the right. And then I just see his face go down. Then he just looks. Then he looks away. I'm like, he looks. It's fine.
Well,
I'm like, that's funny.
there was a lot of people that were just
Yeah. Well, come on. If you're dressed
mean-
like that, if you don't think people are gonna look, you're a fucking idiot.
But there was just people. You know, one thing I will give, I fucking like her. It's props to is to those people that they just do not care.
Yeah.
They are in there, confident as fuck in their cosplay, no matter how ridiculous they look.
Did you see Black Dora?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm not saying cosplayers are ridiculous. I'm just saying some of them look ridiculous.
Some crossplay though, you were like,
Some of them I was just
Holy
like,
shit.
You put dedication into this.
Yeah.
You put money into this. Some of them looked great. And they hit the simple ones that were dressed as like some anime.
yeah.
Just like the hat and the thing and stuff like that, which still looked good. But
But if it was guy or girl, it's like if a guy you had a bulge, if a girl you had your ass cheeks out, tits out, they did not give a fuck. And I'm like, okay.
it's guys in dresses, fucking.
Oh yeah, the guys
really?
in dress, fuck, in fucking skirts, dresses.
Yeah. Dressed as princesses and shit like that. I don't know, but it was pretty cool. I thought the events and everything like that were nice. I would go back. Yeah, it was cool.
For
Obviously, we didn't do any panels or anything like that. I don't even know who was there.
Yeah, I normally don't do that because that should be money.
Right.
Like when we saw the Blue Ranger from
Oh,
Time
yeah.
Force, and we were like, I was like, man, those morphers look dope as fuck. I go to it, yeah, these are all 80. It's like
This was
120. And I'm like 120. It
It doesn't. You can't even press the button.
I'm like, all right, cool. I just looked at Diana. I'm like, I'm walking away.
So, yeah. Obviously, everything there is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Stupid expensive, but it was a.
Yeah, I didn't buy.
Interesting.
This was actually the first year I didn't buy any figures. I wanted to buy one, but when I saw it was like $300,
Yeah,
it was what was it? It was like an Iron Man standing on like it was like a statue Iron
yeah,
Man.
I remember it.
And when I saw it was 300, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want it that bad. So,
Like obviously, we were looking for stuff to put on display and things to put on my side. Even though I still have that Spider-Man poster I haven't put up, but
what was the drawings?
I think they were like 3,000.
5,200.
Yeah, like I think the cheapest one I saw was like 800 or
It was
700 or something.
I get what were they, rough drafts of DC and Disney or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, Cartoon
I
Network,
was like,
Scooby Doo,
Jesus
like all
Christ.
that shit. But I think they were signed. I don't know if they were. I don't know.
I saw rough drafts. That's all I
I
saw.
don't give a fuck if they were signed or not.
Like,
Like,
and people were actually buying that shit.
they must have been like originals or something. I don't know. But
Fucking
they
wild.
got me all kinds of fucked up.
Fucking wild.
I think it was cheaper to rent to have those fucking Back to the Future guys come out.
I know, man. Oh yeah, Back to the Future car.
Yeah, that was
the
pretty cool.
DeLorean.
Yeah, DeLorean.
They look dope.
But yeah, I was just like, at that moment, I realized I'm not buying anything here today.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was fun. And then after, had some Rico Bennies.
Right.
Delicious as always.
Yeah, it had been years since I fucking went.
Yeah, I think last year maybe.
Since you gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think last year. Maybe, I don't know. But then after, when we got home, you just said, "Fuck this, my leg is hurting."
My shit is hurting.
Set up
Still
a
hurting.
massage appointment.
Yeah.
How did it go?
It was pretty cool. So I did it online, right? And they had one for $7. Pro tip: call. These motherfucking little ching chongs don't
Shit.
look online apparently.
Uh,
They're like, "Oh, you call? No, I made it online." Oh, we don't see. Like, so were you telling me to fuck off, or she's like, "Oh, we have a 7:30. Is that okay?" I'm fucking, yeah, I'll just wait here for 30 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
7:30 rolls around. Obviously, you go into the room, change, and all that stuff. It was a good massage, real like deep tissue, and then like I didn't know that this was included in the thing. I know when you had sent me the link, they have like they advertise like they'll do like the where they walk on your back and stuff like that. I thought that was like a separate charge or a separate thing or whatever. So I just said extra deep tissue massage.
Yeah.
That was it, right? And she's doing the thing, going, and then she's like, "Okay, now I'm gonna stand on you." I'm like,
all you hear is, "Okay, I'll be back." All you hear is Remy.
and so they start doing that, and it was good. It was fucking hurt, but they're like fucking.
You're like, I never hated feet so much in my life.
I don't know how the fuck they do it, but like perfectly crack your fucking back in like 3 different spots with just like obviously they're hanging on the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know how the fuck they're doing this, but
Yeah, like I'm heaven, but it hurts.
so it was really good, but painful as hell. I was sore for like the next like 3 days after that. And it did help a little bit, but honestly, it didn't really do anything for my leg. It still fucking hurts. Went to the doctor yesterday. They took some more x-rays. I got to go get an MRI. Been talking to Andy. He's been giving me some shit to do and stuff like that. So we're trying to figure this thing out. I'm trying to see when his schedule lines up so that he can actually take a look at me and stuff like that.
Have you tried, what the fuck is that thing called? Not being a bitch.
I was looking into that. It was all sold out when I looked into it and stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe next time.
Yeah. I was a little too late on that one.
Too late?
Yeah.
No, it's not too late.
No.
It's never too late to not be a bitch.
They just sold out. So they don't do like
they never sold out.
They don't do express delivery on that one.
Oh no, they do.
Like that,
They do.
It's a little too expensive sometimes. I'm on a budget right now, like as you can tell, and stuff. But we'll try next. We'll try next paycheck.
Podcast over.
But, so I mean, I've been dealing with it for so long that like
it's starting to become a norm.
It's starting to become a norm. It's just starting to get annoying.
Yeah.
Now, So I'm like, I've just got to do something about this shit. So he's been giving me some shit to do, and I've been doing it.
Did it help you?
it helps, but then like it just goes kind of like right back, you know. And his thing was like, you know, it's probably gonna take about 6 weeks of consistently doing that to
Yeah.
get it to really um loosen up and actually start to get better. Um, and then obviously he was like, but obviously what's really gonna help is dropping some pounds, you know, which I'm doing still, just not as at the rate I would like.
Just going on fast.
I'm just gonna that's what I'm gonna fucking end up doing or something. But so obviously like losing some weight would help because it'll alleviate some of that
Right,
pressure
right.
and stuff like that. So we're just gonna take it day by day. Um, listen to what he says and just
Yeah.
fucking stretch and try not to do movements that irritate it. Um, yeah.
Well, while
day
you're
by day.
trying not to fix, or while you're trying to fix yourself, I'm gonna be possibly breaking myself soon. I'm gonna do a powerlifting meet in September. So I've been trying my lifts out.
Okay.
Not maxing out because I still could do 2, I guess you could say. But I don't want to max out by myself in the gym.
Okay.
And
Well, what are
then-
you? What did you max out on?
So deadlift, first time deadlifting in a while was 405.
Oh, damn! Really?
Yeah, I would never try to pick it up, so I never knew if I couldn't or couldn't.
Yeah.
So I was able to do that on the third attempt, but I was still happy I did it. Bench, I was able to do 2 for 265.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. I'm like, I know I could do more, but I don't want to glang and fucking kill myself. Squats, I have not done full squats yet because I kind of want to. I haven't squatted in like a year and a half, maybe longer. Because not that I don't see that I needed to do it, but I was like, well, I could substitute squatting for other things to work on my legs.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the motion down. So I'll come back to you with squats. Honestly, squatting, I'm pretty sure for this competition, because you get to pick your weight that you want to do.
Yeah.
So for this competition, I'm pretty sure squats is going to be
Your lowest.
my lowest one.
Yeah.
Deadlift, I'm probably going to try to hit 500 or 600.
That's a big ass jump from.
405
to
but I got so many months to
Oh right, you
get
get
it to-
until
yeah.
yeah. You got
Bench,
like 6 months or something.
honestly, like 405.
That's a big ass. That's a big ass jump.
That's why. But I have months to do this.
Yeah, but that'd be taking years for motherfuckers.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. If I just go on steroids and just no,
I mean, what was your bench before? You've hit more than 315 before.
no,
haven't
the most I've done. Like I said, this is not working for it. This is just me
you? Yeah,
going
just
to the
casually.
gym. So
yeah.
when it was me, you, and Andy was 300 pounds.
Oh, that was the most.
Yeah,
you
that was
put
the
on
most.
there? Okay.
And that's like I said, I was like, yeah, I'll work at it maybe,
Right.
but it was never like let me work at
wasn't-
it to
yeah.
keep on going up.
And it was never your one rep
Right.
or whatever.
So now I'm gonna try to work at it. I'm gonna focus on them
Yeah.
to see where I could go with it. So like I said, I'm gonna in my head 5 to 6 for deadlift at the competition,
Right.
405 for bench at the competition, and then
Maybe like
Three-
285, 315 for
I'm
a squat. Or
maybe
something like that?
315 for a squat, but it has to be a clean squat.
Right. Yes. Obviously, it has to count.
So it's like it's not one of them like okay, I'm like shit. It's gonna I might get stuck right here halfway. Let me
Right.
just go back up. Like no, they want a clean ass to fucking grass.
Yeah, and they tell you when to like
Yeah.
go down and when to come up.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's one of those. And yeah, 315 is not a lot, but I'm already doing this with a fucking with a shit knee,
Right.
a shit ankle,
Shit back.
a shit back. So it's like, and like I said, I just want to do this once to say I done it.
Yeah.
And if I continue because my gym does provide these, like there's one next weekend,
Okay.
The 9th.
Yeah.
So it's like my gym is able to do this a lot.
Yeah.
So if I want to be into the next one, I can. So let's see how it goes.
More power to you.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. So yeah, so it's either I'm praying that nothing happens to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hurt myself on this.
Right.
I don't want to get some surgery done and shit. Damn. Just seeing your shit get yanked
right.
out. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll try to update as much as I can.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see how my journey goes.
Right. Yeah. Me too. Shit. I'll let you know. This is the one that hurts.
Yeah. Is that you stretching it like that? Is that helping?
A little bit, but it also hurts.
Yeah.
But one little gripe I fucking have. So I obviously had to get like medication. They gave me like some really strong ibuprofen and some muscle relaxers and a steroid. Yesterday, around noon. Right.
Right.
You would think that shit would be ready. They said that shit's not gonna be ready till Monday.
Damn. They said, yeah, we ain't working this weekend. It's Thanksgiving. It's Easter. It's Good Friday. Hopefully you have a good weekend.
Said, fuck your pay. Monday.
They really did. Honestly, really did.
Yo, what the fuck?
Like, you dying? No, it just hurts a lot. Nah, you good.
You'll be straight.
You'll be all right.
And
try not to move.
Yeah, like yesterday I went to the urgent care, right? Just to like, where else am I gonna go? And I was there like at 9:30 or whatever. And they're telling me, "Oh, we don't have any providers in right now. Like no one's here. Why are y'all open?"
Fuck you mean no providers?
Like there was no doctors, there was no like nurse practitioners, there was nothing.
So
they just had everybody waiting unless they were going to like the other side for like labs and like tests and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, can I put my name down like at a fucking restaurant or something? And she's like, oh, you have to go on the app and like pretty much like put your own name down or whatever. So I'm going on there, right, as she's talking to me, as I'm explaining what's going on and this and that. I'm like, I look at the times available. I think the closest one was like 5 p.m. I'm like, I'll just come back a different day. And she's like, well, wait, why? I'm like, the next available appointment is until like 5 o'clock. It's 9 right now. Like, what the fuck do I look like?
I ain't staying here all motherfucking day.
And I'm not going to plan my day around having to be here at fucking 5, you know? I'm like, fuck it, I'll just come back. So she's like, well, explain to me a little bit more of what's going on. So I tell her. And before that I tell her, I'm like, well, is there a lot of people that are already waiting? And she's like, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of people that have already like put their things down, you know? So I'm like, okay, then what's the point of me even waiting?
You're looking at her like, bitch, we gonna start throwing hands right now because you are pissing me off.
And then after I tell her like what's been going on, pretty much, she's like, okay, well, let's see. I could put you in for 10:30. You want to just wait till 10:30? Like, you couldn't just put me in at 10:30 originally? Like, did I have to explain to you my pain before you just, like, were like, okay? Was it because my insurance was a PPO? Like, which one was it?
She looked at all the people there. Nah, he just got an arm missing. You fine.
Like, shitty insurance.
Damn.
Like, all right, we got you. So I got seen at 10:30 pretty much.
Yeah.
Closer to, like, 10:45, but whatever. Got a shot in my ass.
He shot you in the ass?
Shot me in the ass.
Mama said they say that's $1 million wound. I ain't seen a cent of any of that money.
Forrest Gump?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Did that. Felt great yesterday because obviously they gave me a fucking shot. But now today it's worn off.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no medication. So
Ain't got nothing.
So stretching and ice it is. Ice and heat. I gotta go buy some more fucking like shit.
Icy hot?
Yeah. I had like the rub the one with the little ball where you just
Yeah.
rubbed on you and stuff like that. Pretty much used it all up. I gotta go.
Nice.
I think my body's getting
Get those green
Immune.
the green box one. Those patches.
biofreeze or
Yeah, I think the biofreeze. Those are way better.
are they?
Yeah,
Might
those
get
those are the ones I use, and my guy at work uses. He got me onto those because he's fucking broken. Like his back, they threw that shit away 10 years ago, and like he has to wake up. His wife does acupuncture on him.
Oh, he that fucked.
Yeah, he fucked up every day.
Jeez.
He has to take an hour steam shower.
Yeah.
Like he fucked up,
Ugh.
and he has to put one of those patches on when it's really bad, and he puts like one on his neck, two wherever the spot hurts, and then so he's walking around with like 3 or 4 of them sometimes. Yeah, he all fucked up, but it's good. It works really good. When my back is hurting from those days, I smack that motherfucker on. I am fucked up still. I'm golden.
All right.
Yeah, try those. They're a little more expensive, but try those.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing that for the next couple of weeks just to see. Hopefully it fucking helps.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, it's just been.
It's been hell.
It's,
Hey. Sorry to hear that, brother.
it's whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. Now you know what kind of pain that I was going through when I was like, man, my knee I'm all fucked up. You're just like, that sucks. Now it's this complete opposite.
But I'm sure it's still from the original like thing in the back, and now it's just radiating.
Yeah. Is it that from when you? I think it was a 75.
Yeah, where it slipped and I tried to grab it and it dragged me down pretty much.
Damn.
That was years ago.
That happened when you were young.
Yeah.
That sucks. Now you're fucking old.
That was like 6 years ago.
I know.
I was like 24.
That was when you were young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're old.
Yeah.
And it's
still there.
Still here. Says I ain't going nowhere, but good buddy. I'm staying with you.
But we had something else that we were gonna talk about.
I don't know.
I forgot
Drugs,
something.
cocaine. I don't know.
I saw the first episode of Daredevil.
Oh yeah. How was it?
It was good as an episode. It just didn't feel like it should have picked up here from where last season ended. Last season ended with them in the bar talking about some.
We need to stand together.
Yeah, we need to set up a team and this and that or whatever.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking shit about it. Like, who the fuck are they to do anything?
This season, this episode, they don't really address any of that. It starts with Matt, Daredevil, on patrol, stopping some, like, ship thing from bringing in a bunch of guns to New York, and then he's on the hideout with Karen, and that's kind of the whole episode.
That's a good episode.
As an episode,
man. Did they show anything with Punisher?
Nothing. Not a single frame of Punisher or mention of Punisher.
So they just I don't know.
Because he got out. He escapes or whatever.
He escaped, but they're not gonna. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna. I haven't seen it.
I don't know how long after it takes place, but it's presumed it's been a couple of months because, like, you know how they keep doing that behind the scenes news thing.
Yeah.
From the first season, they're still doing that, and they're talking about how New York is cleaned up and stuff like that. There's no more this and that or whatever, and Fisk is doing such a wonderful job or this and that and shit like that. As an episode, it was a good episode. It was an enjoyable episode of TV. As a first episode of season 2 to where the last season ended, I'm a little confused.
Will, there's two more episodes out
Yeah,
that you haven't seen.
We
I
haven't
haven't
seen
even
them.
seen the first one.
no.
So
The suit was sick though. It was the black suit that's been leaked online from
Yeah.
fucking years ago
the black with the red.
with the red DD on
Okay.
there.
Damn.
Yeah. Suit looks fucking
Nice.
sick.
Okay, so he has the suit already.
He has
then.
that suit on at least. Yeah. At least in the first episode, that's what he's wearing.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's because he was going out at night and it's more stealthy or some
Yeah.
shit. I don't know. But yeah, action scenes were really good. There's this part where he breaks dude's arm and you see the fucking like the bone. They never shied away from that kind of thing. you know?
Was Jessica Jones in it?
Not in this episode, no.
So
But they kind of mentioned they briefly like hint at her.
yeah.
You know?
So I know she's gonna be in it.
Yeah, I think she's probably in episode 2, maybe,
Yeah.
or episode 3. I don't know.
Probably that. Hopefully it's good. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just like it seemed like a big jump from we have to stand together to now we're on the hideout kind of and
Yeah.
whatever. And
right
like
then.
yeah, Matt's presumed missing because obviously Daredevil's in hiding, which means that Matt's not around. So
What? All right.
so he's presumed missing right now
Okay. But why did he go into hiding?
because ICE is after all the fucking is after all the vigilantes and heroes in New York pretty much. I.e. Daredevil, and they're all after Daredevil pretty much. Like every night they're talking about like like if they're trying to track him down and stuff like that. And Fisk obviously knows that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. So Daredevil's in hiding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Now there's a. But okay. So now let's go back. Not even a little further. Let's go back to Daredevil saved Fisk from getting shot.
Right.
That means nothing.
That means
then?
nothing. They don't give a fuck. At least not in the first episode.
What the fuck? Okay. All right. I don't know what they're going with this, but
It changes nothing about their relationship.
let's trust the process. Let's go with that.
And then in the end, I'm not gonna spoil you what happens at the end, but there's a big like fight going on. And someone comes in and saves the day. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
But same kind of plot armor-y kind of.
What do you mean plot army?
Like
You kind of saw it coming?
no. Like let's be fucking for real. Like boy was losing and then something just swoops in and saves him from losing the fight.
Ah, okay. Kind of like that.
And you're just like,
Yeah.
come on. Yeah. Tell me, dude was just watching the whole time until he's like, all right, he's definitely lost this fight. Let me jump in now.
Well, all right then.
But overall, episode wise, it was a good episode of TV. I'm excited to watch the remaining 2 episodes, or maybe even 3, because I don't know when they drop, but by the time we record again, there'll probably be 3 episodes.
Yeah.
3 more episodes out and stuff like that. So yeah.
Well, all right then.
Very comic booky episode today.
It was.
Stuff like that.
It was. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Obviously I think I mentioned it on here before, but I am gonna be doing the dance thing in
Oh yeah.
in Michigan in a couple of weeks and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
you showed me the dance too.
Yeah. What did you think of?
You need to practice, motherfucker. I don't know how you could dance now, but I hope you
all
can
of the dances
I
that
hope you can move your hips, because if you can't,
the boy was moving.
That shit ain't gonna look good. You need to move them hips. You need to like go from Danny. We need to go from Danny to Danny, like real quick.
All of the dances that are meshed in the video that you saw are dances that I had in my program, but now we're kind of meshing them into a routine. And that's where it kind of gets tricky because, like, we're going from, like, rumba to bachata to, like, merengue and, like, back, you know. So, yeah, she introduced me to it yesterday. and we ran through it bit by bit, by bit, you know, just to get it out there.
Right.
But I was just like, shit. Don't know how I'm gonna nail this down in 4 weeks.
How many classes do you have to learn it?
I think I'm gonna double up, so it's probably gonna be like it's 4 weeks, and I'll probably do 2 lessons a week.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, like 8
Okay.
lessons to dial it in. But we're not gonna go over the routine every single lesson because I still have the program, and I can't neglect the other dances, you know.
But you have to. And like, if she wants y'all to look good, you have to.
So we'll see. We're gonna like
or get some after practice time.
Damn it. But we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, I'm gonna keep watching the video and just practicing here at fucking home by myself until I see her again.
Boy, you have someone up there to go help your ass. So she
never here, and they wouldn't be any help because they don't know how. I'm not that they don't know how to dance. They don't know the dance. You know.
Yeah, that's true. I would say maybe if you can, just to have someone. If you could do it by yourself, by all means, by God, do it. But if they could help you to be like, no,
to actually have,
and then when they see you kind of do the, oh no, that's wrong, do it like that, or to help you move your hips,
the movement, stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of like that.
And then right now it's hard because obviously I'm dog sitting.
Oh yeah, right.
So like Monday through Friday, I go work for my parents' house. Watch the dog until it's time for me to leave. Then my dad takes over. Then I go to the gym. Then straight from the gym, I go to group class. And then from group class, I come back home. By that time, it's 9:30.
Right.
Everybody tucked away.
Yeah, by that time, yeah.
So like, I can really only practice by myself. Like,
yeah, like I said, sometimes you will have to, and like I said, during the little weekends that you can, you would probably have to at least just try.
Yeah,
I would say try just so you could get that other person,
like just the framing and stuff like that.
The framing and then like the like no like hey
the hips.
Yeah, it's like hey, you did that wrong. Like you look at it, I didn't even fucking realize it.
Yeah, so I'm excited though. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we're trying to plan like a little, because there's gonna be a lot of students going, and we're trying to plan like a little. So I'll be there at the same time to like go out and do some other shit.
That'd be dope.
So we're trying to organize that, and just have a good little time.
Have a good little time.
But other than that, the class has been going well. You know, no complaints.
That's good.
But I don't really have anything else for the episode. It's kind of
I've been trying to think about something, but I'm like, nah, I got nothing.
Kind of a short one today.
I don't know. I think we nerded out a little bit.
Yeah, you know. I think something I want to do moving forward, which is something that I was planning, like I was telling you.
Yeah. I
was planning on having this prepared for tomorrow's, because I thought we were gonna record tomorrow.
Right.
Which is no big deal. This is Easter weekend and stuff like that, and I wanted to have like a little something written out for that. Excuse me. Obviously didn't get to do that, but I think moving forward, what I'm gonna do is every week have like a little topic and just give like a little something at the end, like a little segment.
Yeah, either that or just like a scripture.
Yeah, something or like kind of like, or if I really liked the service that we had, then I'll kind of go over what we talked about and stuff like that.
Right.
But this weekend is Easter weekend. It's the weekend that Jesus was crucified and rose and stuff like that. Yesterday was Good Friday. A lot of people are like, "Oh, why is it Good Friday or whatever?" So many bad things happened, and yesterday on Good Friday was the day that I believe it was the day that Jesus was crucified. And I seen a lot of people asking like, "Well, what's good about it or whatever?"
Yeah.
Seems like a horrible thing happened or whatever. And a horrible thing did happen. That's one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah.
You know, especially what they did to him. But what's good about it is that if that never happened, then we wouldn't have a way to be saved. You know, we wouldn't have a path to salvation and stuff like that. You know, if he didn't take on that burden of all of us and die on the cross and go what he went through, lived the perfect life, died, rose on the third day, we wouldn't have a path to salvation. So it's good for us that he did that, you know, that he cared about enough, that he loved us enough to take on that burden for us. Because as perfect as we try to be, we all sin every day and we all fall short of everything every single day. So we are lucky enough that he loved us enough to take on that punishment for us.
Yeah. Him knowing that man will sin, and he still did what he did.
Knowing even after that, people are still gonna hate him or ridicule him or all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just something to think about over this weekend, in the weeks moving forward, and moving forward, I will try to have a little bit more of a something concrete to talk about and read and stuff like that. But that's just a little something that I wanted to say and stuff. So I think we're gonna call it an episode there. Pretty good episode, I think. Enjoyed talking about movies and nerdy shit and stuff like that.
Right.
You know. If you guys enjoyed this episode, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. If you guys have any questions about anything, or if you guys are trying to find God or anything like that, you know, reach out. I don't know anything. I don't know everything. Just a motherfucker here trying his best.
I love how you're like, if you want to reach out to God, I can help you. Whatever the fuck happens.
Just, you know, just trying to plant little seeds here, you know. And if one blossoms, and you know, then that's enough. That's an accomplishment right there. But thank you guys. We're gonna end it here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we will catch you guys when we catch you. Bye.
Love y'all.